All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So as you can see, we have a fellow rider with us, a subscriber, and little backstory is he is the guy that taught me to get my motorcycle endorsement. A good friend of mine, Keith, we met at the Harley class, and we're out here riding on the trails today. We got him on the Trail 125. Got me on the 181 Monkey, and yeah, let's go trail riding. I'm excited to actually have somebody out here with me, so let's go on to the trails. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna head on the trail. It's the first time I've been able to get out here and ride with somebody, so I'm super excited. One of the things that Keith and I are gonna do for the Barber Vintage Fest, he's gonna let me borrow his Harley, and he is going to he's going to ride his adventure Triumph, and it's going to be my first you know, motorcycle ride where, you know, we're going to ride for 4+ hours and be able to go, and we're going to camp for 3 days up there at Barber. So that's going to be a cool experience, and he was nice enough to let me ride his Harley. I think I'm going to ride the Harley there and then see if I can't ride the Triumph on the way back. Yeah, it's nice and soft here. It's funny, I just hit 800 miles on this puppy. Yeah, I got you loud and clear. How many years have you been riding, Keith? Okay, so he's been riding since he was 9 years old. He is still a motorcycle safety instructor at Harley Davidson. So he teaches the 3-day course to get your endorsement, and then he does the 1 day, I think it's 8-hour advanced riding course as well. We've been talking back and forth. We've been looking at the Ducati. We've been looking at, you know, the Africa Twins. We've looked at we've looked at and gone back and forth with so many different adventure bikes that I want to get. I'm just trying to hold out and see what happens when the Transalp from Honda is actually going to hit the markets. We've talked that we think that's going to be a very good ADV bike as far as, you know, power and weight goes. And Keith just recently came back from, I don't remember where he went to, but he was on a 19-day adventure riding extravaganza, if you want to call it, on his Triumph. And that's something that I wanted to do for a while, so I'm gonna, very soft right here. Well, I about lost it myself. Damn. Yeah. So whenever we go on this trip to Barber's, I got to learn to pack light, you know, tent, sleeping bag, small toiletry items, and we'll be camping with my local motorcycle shop. They're going to go up on Thursday. Keith and I are going to head up on Friday morning sometime, and we're all going to camp out and have a good time. And I'm going to record our adventure to Barber's, and then that'll be my first time, one, riding a Harley that long, and two, going to actually camp. So it's gonna be a good time. I went to Vintage Fest last year and had an absolute blast. I think they say somewhere between 20 and 30,000 people a day come in and out of that park. So a lot of people are going to be there. Going to see a lot of people, but I'm most excited about being able to ride up there with a partner. Now I have a Cardo and he has a Senna, so we did figure out how to get those to mesh. It's not very user friendly, but when it works, it works. So neither of us really want to turn our headsets off. So if you hear me talking, it's because I'm talking to him as well. a nice, it's not too hot today. Humidity's actually kind of down. I think the high today is only, I don't know, 87. And I've kind of hinted, if you looked at my YouTube shorts that I posted, I've got to figure out a way to do a, you know, a sweepstakes or a giveaway, because I'm serious about getting people on these small bore motorcycles. So, and I posted a short about potentially, you know, giving away this monkey that I'm riding now, and the interest was through the roof. So if I can figure out the legalities of it all, I'm gonna make it happen. I can start building all kind of different bikes, you know, street bikes for the small bores, adventure bikes. You know, there's just so many different bikes that I could do. The trail, the monkey, the Grom, the Navi. There's just so many different styles and ways that I can create the bike so to cater to everybody's needs, because I don't think everybody is going to be fancy about a trail riding bike, and not everybody's going to be fancy about a street bike. So it would just be a cool way to be able to give back to you all and make content around the bike, and then potentially give it away to one of my subscribers. That Trail 125 that Keith's on is actually one of my favorite bikes to ride. It's got the most comfortable seat of them all. His G-Craft seat, after about like an hour, maybe like an hour and a half, is about all my tush wants. But we still are gonna do the 181 swap on the bike that he's riding. So the same motor that's in this monkey is gonna go in that Trail. We're just not gonna port and polish the head, and we'll put a 5-speed semi-automatic transmission. And Wayne said that it should make about 20 horsepower, where this monkey makes about 25 with the port and polish head. He said that transmission, that 5-speed transmission, doesn't want to hold after about 20 miles per hour. It's very, yep, it's very soft through here. Give her the beans. Right? Yeah, the ride is definitely more packed, but it's still, you know, sugar soft sand. We got about 10,000 plus acres to ride out here, and we're just barely scratching the surface. But this one, I came out and mapped Friday, and I forgot about this stretch right here and how soft this sand is. Yeah, it's pretty cool that me and Keith were able to carry on a relationship after him being my motorcycle safety instructor. And he just randomly hit me up one day and asked if I was going to Vintage Fest, and you know, I didn't really plan on it, and he just asked if I knew anybody that had some extra camping. And my local motorcycle shop, Demboski Motorsports, has got some extra space, on his campsite. So we're gonna connect there, and Keith's gonna let me ride the Harley. You're good. And yeah, he's gonna ride his Trail, or not his Trail, his Triumph. What is it, 700? Yeah, Triumph 800. Yeah, same. Yep, go ahead. These Shinko Maubers perform pretty well in this dirt, getting it out from under the cleats. But the wheelbase of these bikes are still so small that, you know, anything could happen. Just really got to find your balance point. Yep. I'm trying to get over there. Yeah. The Mid-Atlantic. Nice. Whenever we get up here to the road, I'm gonna pull off and take a little break. Let this bike cool off a little bit. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. Let's give Keith a fist bump. All right, so that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you, Keith, for coming out here and riding the trails and allowing me to film the experience. Like I said, the very first weekend of October, Keith and I are heading to Barber Vintage Fest, and I'll be recording the entire trip there and our trip back. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, leave this video a big thumbs up, and turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.